Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
All right, ready to get underway. So in now for Colorado, Jonathan Daza. Here comes a pitch. That's a strike, and that's how this game gets started. And the 0-1. And that's outside. The pitch. Popped up. Bogarts under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
Charlie Blackmon stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Darvish, who's played for the Rangers, Dodgers, Cubs, and Padres, but he's been an all-star in both leagues, Singy.
An all-star and a fan favorite, has really become an endeared player to the Padres fans there. They got a mural painted of him somewhere in the city.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 25.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is C.J. Cron. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Chris, Yu Darvish debuted with the Rangers back in 2012. It's been a pretty successful big league career. He's been an all-star multiple times and a guy with all those pitches. He gives PitchCom a run for its money, I think you'd say. He swings and fouls one off.
Yeah, I remember when he came into the league and talking about 7, 8 pitches that this guy had. And wow, you're just scratching your head if you're a hitter. What do you look for?
And the righty deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. No score, just getting started, top of the first. The wind of the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rockies are down quietly, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Austin Gomber.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
The 0-1. Singing, you know, Xander Bogaerts is actually a twin. His twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox initially and played a little bit in the Boston organization.
That's pretty cool.
Next offering is in for a strike. When former Red Sox scout Mike Lord visited Aruba for a tryout in the summer of 2009, 16-year-old Xander Bogaerts was in bed with chicken pox and a fever, and mom said, "You got to stay in bed." But she agreed to lift the order for one day thanks to some persuading from Xander's uncle. And after an impressive tryout, he and his twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more.
To second, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Don't play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now it's Juan Soto, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swing and a ball popped up. They get the out on Soto, and there's 2 away. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
On the ground to third, they get the force, and that is that. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. No score. New inning getting started. Here's Chris Bryant now. Well, Chris, baseball fans remember Chris Bryant winning the World Series in 2016. But Cub fans still remember Bryant's throw across the diamond to make it official. He recorded the final out in that rainy Game 7. Darvish back to work. Up the middle. In there safely.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Brendan.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Darvish, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter. Kicks and fires.
Ball, that's out.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Center field. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's two down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Alan Trejo.
Here's the second baseman, Alan Trejo. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
First offering misses the mark. Bryant at second with 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now Nelson Cruz.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And a pitch. That's hard hit in the line. Daza makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter.
Now it's back Carpenter. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Austin.
And now it's Austin Nola. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. That's out to center field. That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just missed.
2-0.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first row of the blanket.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Crone takes it to the bag, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2 left on. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz. Darvish, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old, and he was born in Japan. Darvish back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Righty delivers. In the air, right field. Cruz flying after this one. And the right-hander deals. Going to count 1 and 2.
Japan has made a major impact on Major League Baseball over these last few decades. We've seen players completely change the game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Popped up. Kim makes the catch. 2 away down.
The center fielder, number 2,
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. And it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Fights it off. You'll see another. Top of the 3rd, no score. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Struck him out looking. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still no score. Back here at Petco Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. It's Xander Bogaerts now. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Even though Bogaerts at the beginning of his career signed with and then played for the Boston Red Sox, his favorite player growing up was Derek Jeter, and that's why he wore number 2. Now a fly ball to right center. Pulls it in on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, first baseman.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. Right side, hard hit, and that's just foul. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Did .351 in that shortened 2020 season. Here's a 1-1. That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter takes offense to it.
Nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
Here's Machado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And Manny gets a piece. And now the lefty. That one lifted to left. Bryant moves under it. He makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for San Diego, and we are still scoreless. On to the 4th. Here's Chuck Nasty.
The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
The pitch. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 25, CJ.
And now the first baseman, CJ Cron. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Next offering is fouled back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1. Ground. There might be 2. To second, that's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied, 0-0.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I...
Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Right fielder, Nelson
And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
So now here's the DH, Matt Carpenter. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. That's in there. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Crone. 2 up, 2 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And now Austin Nola. First offering, and it just misses. That's through there for a strike. The pitch. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. Play made, that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ryan McMahon. The pitch. 0-1.
Well, these Rockies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And that one wrapped foul. On the ground right side, knocks it down, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. No outs, runner at first. Brendan Rodgers, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fought off foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
On the ground, and it gets by him. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next for Colorado, Alan Trejo. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there for strike 1. McMahon over at second. Rodgers on at first with nobody out. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Darvish checks on the runner. Rogers back easily. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to first. Could be two. On to Bogarts. Throw across the third. Does not get him. He's safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Runners are at the corners, one away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Bounce to third. On to Kim. That's out number 3. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. And the pitch. In the air to left center. Daza ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 1.
So up next, Trent Grisham. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Daza makes the catch, and a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the lineup, Xander Bogarts, the next up for the Padres. First pitch just misses. Chris, Xander Bogarts has turned into one of the best hitting shortstops in all of baseball. He's made the All-Star team 4 times, 5 times a Silver Slugger, and Bogey's won a couple of World Series too. Save!
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Left field. Bryant makes the play. That is the inning. Padres leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jonathan Daza. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Line drive, caught.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. Blackmon, 36 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2008. In there, and it's 0-1. That one the other way. Safe. He beats it.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
C.J. Crone digging in for the Rockies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a pop-up. Bogarts under it. Pulls it in for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 2. Bryant goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one's in there, 0-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Going 2 now. Got him looking for the K. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up, and we still have no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Juan Soto. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr. and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP somewhere down the line?
No, I expect him to, and not just one. I think more than one MVP, considering how young he was when he got to the big leagues, just 19.
Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball 1.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Kicks and deals. Liner, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. On the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Manny Machado now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Here's a line drive to left field. And that one is gone. Manny Machado leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0.
Swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The pitch. And there's a strike. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Brad Hand getting loose out there. Suter getting cranked up as well. The pitch. And foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Into left center for a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Austin Gomber won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Justin Lawrence.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now here is Matt Carpenter. First offering misses the mark. Carpenter, a member of the 1,000 hit club, he joined the team as a free agent. Righty to the plate. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. Matt Carpenter leaves the yard, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
A hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. And that's in there for strike one. Lawrence goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. 0-1 now. There's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Liner caught at second. And here is Xander Bogaerts for the 4th time tonight. Base knock center field. Lead runner around second. Bogaerts hung up in a rundown now. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the 3rd baseman, Ryan McMahon. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
The bat, number 7, designated hitter,
Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. In there, and it's 0-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And a pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The other way, and it gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now here is Alan Trejo in there for strike 1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. On to Bogaerts. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 4 and the Rockies nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Urena. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Leading off, Jake Cronenworth.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 51.
The pitch.
Urena.
Soft contact in the air. Tovar makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting left field.
Here's Juan Soto. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. belted. Back there. Out of here. Juan Soto goes deep, and they add on. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
Here's Manny Machado. He's already homered in this game. Left field, way back there. Bryant ranges back. Looking up, pulls it in on the warning track.
The right fielder, Nelson.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next pitch is popped up. Trejo makes the catch, and that'll do it. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. Darvish back to work. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Grisham makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Ezequiel Tovar.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Next pitch misses way outside. Righty delivers. Line drive and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Daza.
Jonathan Daza getting ready to hit. Daza checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. Tovar, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
That's a base hit.
The first baseman.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here is C.J. Crone. And that's in there for strike 1. Darvish checks on the runner, and he's back in easily. The 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it. 2 left for Colorado. It's 5-0.
Get the cash and I run it up. I get to the bag, get to the bag. Then get the cash and I run it up. I get to the bag, get to the bag. Then get the cash and I run it up. These to the bag, get leave me stacking. I'm seeing them hype for $100. I get to the bag, get to the bag. Then get the cash and I run it up. I get to the bag, get to the.
Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the 8th. Now the DH for the Padres, Matt Carpenter. The right-hander back to work. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So, man aboard. Here's the catcher, Austin Nola. 1 for 3. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Daza racing over to make the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Blackman settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. That one's in there, 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
The 0-2. Into center and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter now, Chris Bryant. Darvish back to work. Out towards left center. Soto going after it. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 24,
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. In the air out to center.